Hi, Ismael.
Hello, Adele. How you doing? Adele? Yeah, Adele.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Adele,
Uh,
in
mhm.
this session, it's just you and I.
So I actually have a couple of questions to ask.
Yes.
Just for a second. First one about Nikita.
Yeah,
As I understood, he is no longer in the team. Is it
correct.
true?
Uh, correct.
Mhm. So he will not be taking any calls.
No.
That's really unfortunate. He was a very competent person I love to learn from. Yeah, you might disagree. For sure. But
Not in
my
a
opinion
bad.
is mhm.
Yeah. I I have a problem where I set very high standards on people who work with me.
Mhm.
And when I say high standards, very high standards, but look, he is doing his own thing. I'm very proud of who he is as an individual, blah, 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 blah. Nicety, nicety, nicety.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
But now, just a quick question onto that question
Mhm.
is the were you able to speak to AJ in regards to us getting your credentials?
Yeah, I got them. He got them.
He has everything?
One thing he didn't get is my LinkedIn
Yeah, yeah,
because
that's
I
fine.
Mhm. Yeah, I already ran my outreach using Aimfox, so it's just
Oh,
more reasonable.
yes, yeah, I remember he told me that you wanted to do your own infox.
Hmm.
Okay, perfect. But we have your email, yes?
Yeah, you have your mail.
Okay, perfect. Now, next question.
It's more of a follow-up for a previous one because
Yeah,
Nikita is already a second mentor I would say lost that I really respected and I love to work and learn from.
yeah.
Just just want to know why that happens. Of course, I'm not questioning your competence at all. You know much more than I do, but still, for me, it's like it's a loss.
So I guess it's just time to be honest. Now, for me, I am not okay with laziness. Yes. And now I'm sure you'll understand that I see everything, correct?
Yeah,
And I see everything that they don't do, right? And as an example, one thing that we're taking on right now is I want to do every single client's outreach for them while they're doing their own outreach. That's why we have your criteria,
yeah.
right? So that fuck it. Let's make it impossible for clients to not have calls. Now, do you know anybody else who is doing all of the clients' outreach to get all of the clients booked calls without the clients doing anything?
Oh, that even sounds silly.
There we go. Now, how hard do the people on my team need to work in order for that to happen?
I would guess a lot.
Yes.
Depends on the number of
Yeah.
students you have, but for sure.
So with that in mind, when like I don't accept laziness as an option. I am very good at pulling potential out of people and maximizing it.
Uh-huh.
And when people don't work to the standards that I know that they can work, I'll find others who can. I'll give an example. Let's imagine I invited you to come join my team. Would you work as hard as you possibly can?
Of course.
That's what I expect from people. And sometimes they
Mhm.
don't do. And whether it's for personal reasons or whatever it may be, I don't accept second best or laziness or whatever the fuck. Like I've had to bleed blood in order to get to where I am. And
Hmm.
if you want to work with the people that I work with, like clients as an example, you better fucking bleed double the fucking blood or better get the fuck out. Yes, I've had good people on board. I don't care. I want great. And from the great, I want blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh, wow. That's a
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah.
Is
Like
that an
anyone who has successfully been around me has lost about 15 kgs within the first 3 months of being around me. No, 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 genuinely. They lose a lot of weight, they lose a lot of sleep, but their output is untouched. Like people will look at them and think, who the fuck are you? And how the fuck are you doing what you're doing? And anything less than that is not accepted by me.
I see.
Next
Is
question.
that
Yeah.
yes. Is that an absolute metric that you use, or you just evaluate a person and see relatively to what he can?
Relative to what he can.
I see.
Like I've had people who are bad around me, but I saw that fuck me, they work like absolute dogs. And the maths is simple. Doesn't matter how bad you are, doesn't matter on your starting point. You work as hard as you can, you will get there. And if I'm there, I'll speed you the fuck up. That's easy.
Hmm.
Yes.
I see.
The last thing I'm going to do is speed people up who are lazy. I don't say lazy shits because, like, compared to average people, they do good. Yes. But for my standards, lazy shits.
I see.
But one thing I'll say is anyone who's left, it's not because they wanted to leave, I kicked them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have heard it said in the past with my friend who is like very into dating. He was,
Yeah.
I always leave girls. They don't leave me.
Oh, no, no, no. Smart girls leave me. Like the
Uh,
smart ones. It's very rare. Yeah. But the ones that were a little bit too smart, they leave me.
I
Yeah.
see. Ishmael. Second question actually was about life in general.
Yes. One thing I'll say is
Hmm.
because it's just us, the best thing, my opinion, the best thing that you can benefit from is personal to you. Like what's personal to you. We discussed that. We move forward. Go ahead.
Hmm. Oh yes, that's actually great because I don't know your past story, but
Yeah.
just from the way you speak, you move, and you act, I'm very impressed by how competent you are. And I guess you can give us some really good advice because I'm in this period of real uncertainty. Like I have no people left who support me. So like today I had a call with my parents and they were like, Adil, we didn't like even when you first found the job, I was doing a little bit of accounting, like we didn't like it. We wanted you to go to school, university, then you find some job. And now when you're doing business, we're like, we really don't like that. And I'm explaining it very in unemotional way. Of course, my mother really pressured me. She was like manipulating, and that was a little tough on me. Also, I have actually no friends left. I mean, I have two friends left. They're actually good. I would say they're both in IT, and they're very competent for their age. But still, it's tough to speak people, especially when they are not near you. So just on calls, speak to each other, support each other. But in daily life, I don't have a friend I can communicate with. And lastly, my dating life is kind of rough because I've not said that I am the most attractive person by far, but I can get some girl, and I don't because I think I can do better. But still, I see what my peers do. I see how happy they are, let's say this way, and I'm a little bit jealous about what opportunities I lose, especially as I'm in Eastern Europe, and girls here are like very nice.
Oh yeah, they're fucking amazing. I plan to go to your villages. Yes.
Good luck, Ismail.
So I will answer to me. I can only advise best on how I see it. Yes.
Yeah.
I do. I missed so many fucking summers. I don't know if you've heard me say this. Yes. I'm inside working on a fucking computer, looking outside at the nice sunshine. I hear the people laughing and walking, and I tell myself, don't worry, it's just a few summers, just another summer, just another summer. And I shit you not, I was hitting my head on the wall. Just that's all. That's all the progress I was making. Just hitting my head, hitting my head, hitting my. That's all I fucking did. There was basically no progress. Yes, or just the tiniest bit, nothing. Nothing I can say, look what I've done. Right?
Mhm.
And you have to remember, I didn't have anyone helping me. So I was by myself trying to book appointments, trying to do this, trying just all this fucking retarded research. Yes. And I had 30 friends. Yes. And this was way back when. And like I was in the partying scene, right? And there was one time we were like staying a few days over at this chick's house. Like everyone would just sleep there, we'd party. And I'm laying down on the floor, right? So like I slept on the floor and I'm looking around at all these degenerates and I'm thinking, what the fuck am I doing? Like, really, what the fuck am I? Like, this is disgusting. Yes. And I said to one guy, he to date is my only friend that I don't do work with. Yes.
Mhm.
And I see him as an advisor. He's now going into entrepreneurship. He was never into it before. And I said to him, and I said, I'm not gonna lie, all these people are fucking retarded, and I don't really want to speak with them anymore. Like, fuck it, what do I have to lose? And then for years, anyone that was around me, I had nothing to talk to them about. Yes. Any word they spoke was not fucking
Okay.
interesting to me. Are you there?
For years.
For years. Yes. I did. I don't have any friends now. Yes. I have one guy who's married and he advises me. He's the same guy. Yes.
Mhm.
He's married, he has a kid, he lives in London. Right. The one thing is now where I'm at in life, I'm in Dubai. I've been here 8 months. I've made one friend. Yes. He is an arrogant piece of shit, Nazi, racist, homophobic, sexist, but he's fucking
Wow.
competent. Yes. He can speak my language. So we
I see.
relate. Yes. Entrepreneurship is really lonely until you've made it and you meet other people who've made it, right? There was a guy,
Mhm.
a while ago, there was a guy, I had bought myself a nice little gift. It's a car, yes. And one guy came to me and he was so emotional, so happy. And I'm like, bro, it's a fucking car. It's like why are you getting excited for? He's like, because I understand it. I understand the difficulty and the loneliness and the ups and downs and bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. With entrepreneurship, there's that relatability. But you, I'll give an example. And I don't want to like I'm not trying to emphasize haram because I recognize that a lot of stuff is haram. Yes,
Mhm.
I can look at all of my peers back in the day. Yes, and the girls that I now think are average, they would think are really fucking hot. Yes, and they'll. If I wanted a supermodel, it would take me 6 months, a little bit of reverse engineering, data scraping, and I'm there. I can data scrape my way into a supermodel. Like very simple.
I see.
Yes. Like these girls who are models. Yes. Like the only thing I class as a model is if they're in the top five fucking modeling agencies in the world. Yeah. I
Wow.
was I was gonna go fucking to Russia. Yes. I had the fucking visa on my passport. Yes. There was this girl, Anastasia. She was in the top 20 for Miss Russia 2024.
Wow. In
Yes.
Russia, that stuff. Okay.
Yeah. And I was gonna go fly and see her. Yes, I was on FaceTime with her friends, and their friends like, she's not easy to get. Duh, 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 duh." And I'm like, do you know who I am? What do you mean she's not fucking? Please behave. Yes. But now, if I didn't go down this path, yes, in what country am I gonna be dealing with one of the top 20 for fucking Russia? Yes. I can go to any fucking South American country, done. Yes. In Dubai now, I have one trick. Yes, 100% success rate with women. The only reason I'm able to do that is because of my work. Yes, I can go into any conversation and people will typically just shut the fuck up and listen to me. They don't need to know who I am or what I've done. I'm nobody, but they don't need to know anything about my ability to make money, the money I've made, so on and so forth. Just how I speak, how I hold myself. And that's because of my experience in business. Right?
I see.
I do. My father is very good at business. Like he is very good. For years, he told me, son, this isn't for you. Son, stop. Son, fuck me. Yeah. Son, stop. I would say 2 months. Give me 2 months. Give me 3 months. Give me 1 month. I was always lying. I was never going to fucking stop. But I needed to keep buying time. Right. And then all of a sudden, I bought my first Lamborghini. And then, da, 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 and yeah, there was a thing. When I was 17, he had said to me, no, I said to him, because I found out that like parents buy their like kids' cars. I'm like, this is fucking cool. Maybe I can get
Mhm.
some. I go to him, Dad, can I get a car? Apparently, this is a thing. Da, da, da. It's like something I can get you a car. It's like, wonderful, wonderful. What car are we getting? Yes.
Uh-huh.
He said, I'm gonna buy you the shittiest car. It's gonna break, and you're gonna learn how to fix it. I was like, no, I'm not. That's disgusting. I don't want the top car. I just don't want the bottom car. Like somewhere. He said, no, buy your own car. So I said, cool, fuck it. I'll buy my own car. I'll show you. That was when I was 17. 26, I bought my first car. It was a Lamborghini, right?
Oh, so your first car was Lamborghini.
Yes. Back in the day, my dream car was a Porsche Boxster. Do you know cars?
No, not well. Not into cars.
It is the lowest level Porsche that you can get. I thought that's my dream car.
Mhm.
Adil, alhamdulillah, I have my second Lamborghini now. Yes, I
Alhamdulillah.
no. I had thought my capacity was Porsche Boxster. Second hand, I was like 40,000. I think I can make that. Right?
I see.
You will never be there until you're there. Right? And yes, culturally, we have to listen to our parents. But then the question is, whose life are you living? Are you living a life for yourself or are you living a life for your parents? And what life do you want to provide for your kids? Do you want to be in a position where you can't give your kids everything you want to give them because your parents told you not to do what you wanted to do?
Of course, no.
Yes. And then living in where you live, I would argue, in order to travel the world and do what you want, you have to either be an entrepreneur or be into politics, correct?
Yeah,
Are you in politics?
not planning. At least not soon.
Yeah. Entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah.
And,
I'm just a second. I'm certainly not quitting, like no way, because I have my reasons. But I'm just was thinking, should it be that lonely? Is this the only path?
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, horribly, horribly, like painfully fucking lonely.
I see.
Like lonely, like saddening, like cry to yourself lonely. Like even now, like remembering the depth of loneliness, it makes me emotional, right? Because you end up going to a party and you're sitting alone. Yes, you end up going to like I go to fucking restaurants by myself. I take a book. Literally, I go to a restaurant. Yes, and I remember this one time. It was in London. I think I was in a restaurant called It or something. Right, they closed down now. And I'm sitting there and I've got my book, I've got my AirPods and I'm reading. And then I look at this table and well, maybe it's a table what 10 fuckers. And they're all laughing and enjoying that they're having the best of times. And I'm thinking, I could be sitting there right now. But then I also realized anything that they would say would bore the shit out of me. I would sit there and be so fucking bored with every bullshit ass conversation that is on the table. And then I thought, would I rather sit here and read my non-fiction book so that I can learn even more, or join a bullshit conversation about people's bullshit days and bullshit lives? And I thought, I'd rather sit down and read a fucking book. I kept enjoying that book, right?
I see.
It's a sacrifice that you have to take. And as you progress further and further, you will meet friends who have undergone the same sacrifice. The annoying thing is, all of them, myself included, very busy, right? All everyone's schedule's fucked. But then, why are you doing this? And then my question to you is, which one would you regret more? Giving, I'm not saying giving up, but I'm using it as an example. Giving up because it got lonely, or having loads of friends and not having the success that you want. For me, I had always thought, like Imam Ghazi put this fucking video ages ago, like long, long fucking time ago. It's like, the saddest thing is to be alone in your Lamborghini and cry. Yeah, some bullshit like that.
Okay.
It makes no sense. Would I rather, 2 points, would I rather be alone in a shit home crying by myself or alone in my Lamborghini crying by myself? My Lamborghini, 100%. And then
Hmm.
second to that, would I rather feel alone while alone or feel alone with a group full of people around me? Does that
Hmm.
make sense?
Yeah, so you're saying that would I be rather be alone just by myself, or I will feel alone even though I'm in a group of people?
There we go. Which
Hmm.
one would you rather?
I mean, I was there. I for sure will be better by my own.
Yeah, but look, I could fuck I with my Nazi friend, yes. He
Yeah.
he's Nazi. Like I love him. He's a Nazi. Like when I call him, I'm like Heil Hitler. Yes. He what was it? So we went out with some of his like some people who live in his building. Fuck. It was painful. So painful. I'm sitting there looking at these humans. Yes. We were messaging each other. Let me show you this, right? Because I'm so disconnected to humans. Right? Let's see this. Bias.
Mm. Internet. Oh yeah, I find some better example. That's interesting.
Hey, I'm back. Are you there?
Yeah, I care.
You have to do the maths and you have to understand that all the pain, okay, this is another great way to put it. Generally very true. Yes. Every bit of pain that you take on now is pain you are taking away from the future.
Yeah, I would agree.
You have friends, or let's say ex-friends, or people that you know who
Hmm.
are drinking, doing drugs, having fun with women, whatever the fuck they may be doing. We're not here to judge. There's a good chance that some of them are not going to have a good future, right?
Might be all of them, but yeah.
But then, statistically speaking, some of them should be fine, right? But then the bulk of them have avoided pain, taken extra pleasure, said fuck it, and keep taking pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. But they're taking, like, there's a set amount of pleasure and a set amount of pain. Yes. And they are pushing all the pain till the end. And entrepreneurship is let me take all the pain in the fucking beginning. Right?
Hmm.
Adil, how old are you now?
I'm 19.
Adil. I shit you not. Yes, you have my word. Do not stop. When you are 30, you will laugh. You will laugh at the simplicity of fucking life. Yes. My ex-wife, yes, she knew I was doing well, right? She knew like for my age doing well. Da, 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 da. Yes. Then she saw one of my bank statements, right? And it wasn't
Mm,
how much I have, it was just how much I'd spent that month. Yes.
mhm.
And she was like, how the fuck did you spend that much? And I was like, I don't know. It just kind of happens. And she's like, no, 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 I was with you this whole month. I was like, I know. I don't know either. It just fucking goes. Yes. And it's like, don't worry, I make. Yes. I'll use her as an example, right? Now, granted, she's a woman, she doesn't have to work. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, women aren't good for
Mhm.
working, right? And she's now applying for a job, right? And I said, so how much do you want to make? How much is a good amount? She says about 1,500. No, so yeah, 1,500 a month works.
1,500. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
dollars, right?
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yeah. But why? If she was your ex-wife, she certainly at least has some expectations of what you make and how much.
Well, me. No, no, no. She's one of the good. As long as there's money, she doesn't care. She won't question. Like, so
Hmm.
one thing about women, women don't care about how much money you have.
Hmm.
They care about how much disposable income you have.
What's the difference?
So disposable income is money that you can burn. It's money that
Hmm.
comes in, you can burn it, you can waste it. It doesn't really make a difference. Yes.
I see.
As an example, I could, let's say, have millions in the account. If I never spend any money on her, is she happy
Hmm.
with?
No, for sure.
I could have 10,000 a month. If I spend 5,000 of me and her monthly, is she happy with me?
I would say much more than the first case.
There we go. It's about disposable income, right?
Mm,
And
yeah.
now my disposable income can cover like a girl's wants and fancy, like whatever the fuck she wants to do, right? So from her point of view, she doesn't care. You get my point?
Yeah, I see.
Right? Now, granted, like she's good-ish. Like it's all relative. She's good. Like I gave her one of my cards for Uber.
Mhm.
Yes, she hasn't used it. Right?
Mhm.
It's a good thing, not a bad thing. Right? Um, but when it comes to women, all they care about is disposable income.
I see.
Right? And that's not a lot. Like honestly, it's like really not a lot. Yeah.
How much would you say?
Uh, you will never need more than 8,000. Like
A
five to
month.
eight, never more. Nothing more.
Hmm.
Right? You have to think about it. Go out to dinner twice a week. Doesn't cost jack shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I don't buy alcohol, so that costs me fucking nothing. Right? What else? Buy food for the house, transport, a date or two. What else is needed?
Clothes, traveling, so I don't.
You don't travel that often. So like what else do you need?
That's an interesting. I just
You
got an
don't,
expectations reset.
yeah, you don't need much.
I see.
Like buy her a gift every once in a while. Yes, and you also
Yeah.
have to recognize that they will see the world from their point of view.
Hmm.
Right? As an example, I'll make 10K in a day. But let's imagine that happens.
Hmm.
Right? I don't feel anything. Yes. But now, to that logic, I can burn 10K in a day. I don't feel anything. Right?
Hmm.
However, if I spent 10K on her in one day, oh, she would feel everything. She'd be like, like her brain would just shit itself on repeat, right? But
Uh-huh.
then to that logic, I should never spend 10K on her in one day. Why must I bring her from here all the way to fucking there? Yes. You
Hmm.
look at her salary. Let's say her salary is 1.5, right? Then you buy something for 1.5. And she's in the money translates to how difficult it is for you to make that money. If it
Hmm.
takes you 30 days of work, the bag is worth 30 days of work,
Mm, I see.
right? So if I get her something, let's say 1,500, right? A bag as an example. Yeah. She's gonna be like, wow, that's like 30 days of my work. Wow, that's amazing.
I see.
You get my point,
Hmm.
right? They
Does
go ahead.
does she think that, oh, he just gave me 30 days of his work to buy me this thing? Or he's
Uh,
Mhm.
she doesn't know anything. Like if you speak, and I'm saying she blanket with women, right?
Mhm.
If if they've never made 10K in a month, what the fuck do they know about fucking 10K in a month? They can't that doesn't translate in their brain. But this also
Mhm.
applies to the guys. It doesn't translate because it's never happened.
I see.
Right? I'll ask you this. How does can you emotionally feel 1 million a month? Yes or no?
No, no, certainly no.
Who's
Oh,
a
I
fucking
see. Yeah, I got it.
like
Interesting.
to the average person, it doesn't translate in their brain, so they don't think about it.
Hmm.
Right? Like, let's say as an example now, everything I have collapses. Right? My
Hmm.
first thought is, fuck, I need 10K. I need 10K yesterday. How the fuck can I get 10K in the next few days? I need cash quickly. Right?
Hmm.
Who the fuck thinks like that? Nobody. Right? If I went to a dinner with normal people and I'm like, I'm really fucking stressed. I need to make 10K in like a few days. Right? For them, they're gonna be like, uh. But I remember times where I need to make 20K in the next few days to make payments. Right? So it all translates differently, but you have to look at from the point of view of other people. Yes. And
I see.
women are really not expensive. Now, a smart woman, no, the bullshit. A woman with experience with rich men, yes, they're
Uh-huh.
fucking like I've met the most fucking stupid fucking women in my life. Yeah. They're like, yeah, I need an allowance of whatever the bullshit. Like literally, I'll meet a girl after a few times, she's gonna be like, can you transfer me money? Go fuck yourself. Yes.
Uh-huh.
But to a normal girl or to a good girl, yes, they don't cost anything. It's dinner, food, a trip, done. That's more than they can fucking do. They can't like remember, they can't afford to go to the restaurants that you take them to.
Okay.
Yeah. So like women don't cost that much. Like really not a lot.
How would you recommend me to structure my dating life? Like,
Okay.
was
Not worth it.
worth it?
No, it's not worth it.
Mhm. Because what I have, and logically I understand that that's a stupid fear, but I talk to women like in my school, in my area, and they're pretty, and I think that that's as good as I can get. And I fear that if I will just focus on work, like ignore all of them,
Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Okay.
bullshit. Uh-huh.
Here's- Every year that I get older, there's a new batch of 18-year-old fucking women.
They keep growing.
No, they literally there's a
Hmm.
new fucking batch every year. There's a new set of 18-year-olds, there's a new set of 19-year-olds, there's a new set of 20-year-olds. Yes. The
Hmm.
fucking Miss fucking Russia. Yeah. She's 21. Yes. My ass is here 27. Yes. And guess
Yeah.
what? Next year, there's going to be another batch. Right. And you have to recognize that as a man, now look, Islamically, marry as soon as possible. 100% agree. There's many benefits to that. But now to the caveat. A man's value comes with age. This is just a
Hmm.
fact, right? The more zeros you add to your bank account, the more books that you've read, the more experiences that you have as a man, the more trauma that you've been through, the stronger you are, the better man you are, right?
Hmm.
25-year-old version of you versus the version of you now, I know who gets more women,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
And
I
go
realize
ahead.
that, but it's tough at the moment, right now.
Why?
What do I say? I.
Look, unless you marry her and she's a good
Hmm.
girl, you guys work together. Yes. Are you planning to get married now?
Mm, I don't think so. Not soon.
Don't waste your time.
Hmm.
Yes. Relationships in entrepreneurship cause weakness.
Hmm.
The reason for this is because what the fuck is the point of working if you have a woman that says you're amazing?
Oh yeah.
What are you working towards? You fucking got it. So why are you working hard? Your drive will be less.
And I
And
should prioritize a drive, not.
of course, look,
Mhm.
once you get to a certain point, women are a waste of time. Yes, and you should settle down. Like to get to
Mhm.
another level, you need to settle down. But in order to like that level is when you know sales, you know outreach, you know service delivery, you know how to get clients. And now, cool.
Mhm.
I know what to do. I need to focus. I need to build a structure. For that, a relationship, no, marriage is 10-10. Yes.
Mhm.
But then to the same caveat, don't go down the route of fucking loads of bitches.
Mhm.
Like,
Why?
don't,
That's. Mhm.
because all you're doing is fucking future you, right? Because the more fruits that you try, the less the worth of the fruit and the more specific you get. This has this, that has that, this has this, that has that, right?
Mhm.
As an example, there's a girl that I'm considering settling down with, yeah? And I keep getting the thought, but there's so many more. There's so many more. But there will always be so many more.
Mhm.
And the more you find out about so many fucking more, the more in your head it is about so many more. All right. And adding to your body count does nothing for you except help you with insecurity within.
Um,
It's a
Part
form
of
of
me.
validation that is not needed.
Mhm. I recognize that, but part of me still wants it. Should I just neglect it or try to do something about it?
Good the fuck luck. The only solution is marriage. Like you have works, you've got no, it works, right?
Uh-huh.
It's difficult to control, difficult to hone in.
Hmm.
Yeah, fasting works, like Dean works. Past that, good the fuck luck. Most other stuff
Hmm.
doesn't work. I am of the opinion. Now, look, Islamic opinion beats me any day of the week. It is written that we should marry young, marry young.
Hmm.
My humble viewpoint, which is incorrect, is there should be an age gap between yourself and your woman,
Hmm.
right? Because women mature a lot faster than men, especially at your age, right? And
Hmm.
this is my logic. If I'm 30, I want a 20-year-old. Not because I think 20-year-olds are most beautiful, I don't. But I've got 2 points. I want to see the flower blossom completely. I want from young till old. I want the whole fucking thing. I don't want anyone else fucking there somewhere. Yes. And then the second point is I'm 30, she's 20. Good. So when I'm 40, she's 30. Good. When
Yeah,
I'm
I see.
50, she's 40. Good. When I'm 60, at 60, I don't really give a fuck. Fucking 60. Like, fuck it. You know?
Uh-huh.
So that's one benefit to the age gap.
Hmm.
And you can't get an age gap at your age right now.
Oh yeah.
And the fact
At
is,
least legally.
Yes, legally, yes.
That's a joke.
No, it's true. Yeah. One
Hmm.
fact is the version of you rich versus the version of you poor. It's not that you will get a better woman, you will have a greater selection pool.
What does that mean?
So let's view it as a circle.
Mhm.
Yes. So all the women are in the circle. Right now, you as you are, you can get 30% of the women, right? There is a
Mhm.
version of you that gets 100% of all the women. It's not that you will get all the women. From 100%, you get to select one. But now you have the whole pool to your choice. Make sense?
Mhm. Yeah, makes sense.
And then with time, with more reading, more work, more money, so on and so forth, the bigger your pool gets, right? I humbly will say, if I bothered, I have access to realistically anywhere between 65 to 85% of the dating pool, right? I'm in
Hmm.
Dubai. This would be a place where I would potentially get lowest access due to the
Hmm.
fact that there's so much fucking money here. It's a joke. Like so much, it's a fucking joke, right? But take me to Uzbekistan. Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I, you know, British
yeah.
accent, live in Dubai. I should have a solid amount of access to a solid proportion of the market. But then even then, culture will hold me back. There will be certain women that don't marry me because of culture. Take me to South America. The continent is mine. Yes, you get my point. But then
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the version of me back in the day would have to chase these women. The
Hmm.
version of me now, like I don't have to do much. Like nowhere close to what I would do previously. Like now I can be a piece of shit. Like generally be a piece of shit and
Hmm.
they don't care.
I see. You still need to improve your skills with women and dating and all communication. Do you
For
have
me,
no? I mean, for me, I will still need to. Or
yes.
what's your
No,
opinion?
no, no, no.
No?
Like
Mm-hmm.
I hope I'm wrong in this, but I don't think I am.
Uh-huh.
As you move on in life and as you progress, you come to see that women aren't the special things that you thought they once were,
Mm-hmm.
right? I right now, if I pick up the phone to customer service and it's a woman, I hang up because I want my problem fixed, not fucking spoken about. Right?
Same.
Like not in a bad way. Like
Uh-huh.
the power woman previously had when I'd go on a date is just gone. Like completely gone. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're pretty, well, so is every bitch here. Wow. Like you get my point?
Yeah, yeah, I get your point.
But you
So,
can only get that through time and through leveling yourself up.
so if you focus on leveling up, you actually will get you will get rid of the part of you which are either scared or just don't know how to handle women, and that will get easier.
Okay, you have two routes. Yes, you can go down the bad route or the good route. The good
Mm-hmm.
route is you don't deal with women and you see them as the beautiful creatures that they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The bad route, you deal with women and with experience, see who they are behind the mask.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
It depends which route you go down.
Which one would you recommend?
The Islamic one with a lot
Oh.
less.
I have a girl now in Saint Petersburg.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty one, but that's not the case. That's not the most important thing. She's probably the only person who really supports me. Like, and I don't tell much to her, but every time I tell something, she's like, "Yeah, deal. You'll do that. Let's go." And she's from a good family,
Okay.
and yeah.
Then go for it. My advice is never tell her your problems. If you are suffering, if you are struggling, do not tell her.
Mm-hmm. So, oh, that's interesting. Okay, because I actually thought after this call to text her a little bit, and I see.
No, text, be good. But remember, she is not your rock, you are hers. It is not the duty of a woman to be the rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't
Okay, go ahead.
isn't vulnerability a good thing
Yeah, in women.
in women? Okay.
Genuine. Yes. As much as you want to break down and share with her and hope that you'll be accepted, statistically speaking, that's not what she wanted from her Prince Charming.
Okay,
Yep. Look, AJ is going to take over the call. I'm happy we had this call. AJ is
Mm-hmm.
going to take over. You're just going to speak about outreach now.
Mm-hmm.
AJ, I'm going to make you host, yeah? I can't. What the fuck can't I make him host? I can't. AJ, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
AJ?
Yeah, AJ is just gonna take your data. There's a form underneath, and if you need any support, he'll be there. But then
Mm-hmm.
Adil, are you booked in for the next call?
Yeah, I have tomorrow one.
Okay, cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you, Ismael.
Yeah.
Hey Adil, how you doing?
AJ, nice to hear you. Can I ask a question just before we
Yeah,
start?
yeah, sure.
I really like your voice. Like, have you done something with it, or is that natural?
No, this is the natural. You
Okay.
like it?
Yeah, it's quite calming.
Like deep.
Yeah.
But you know what? Ismail has told me to use the voice changer. I haven't used yet, but
Uh-huh.
like he told me to use the voice changer. So
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
So I've sent you a link
Mm-hmm.
in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah. So I want you to please open that and fill that form.
Mm-hmm. For today.
Yeah, yeah, exactly for
Okay.
today.
Okay. And I will be filming this form every day. Or how is it?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
I see. Okay, LinkedIn was 14 messages. Jade. It says, do you want to set up more outreach methods? Can we do something except LinkedIn, cold email, and cold call?
No, no, it's basically like we have already done for you.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, the LinkedIn and the email outreach.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
You can just simply, select yes in that because see, it's already been done. So
Hmm?
please go ahead with that only. Yeah. Have you filled it?
Yeah, I have filled.
Okay. Anything else you need help with?
No, I guess right now when Nikita do not take any more calls, we will have something similar.
When I don't know, like I didn't had a chance to talk to Nikita because I'm busy in fixing people's
Uh-huh.
technical issues. So he
I
takes
see.
most of he takes most of these calls basically,
Mhm.
like regarding the outreach repo. But for now, I'm focusing on like helping you guys with the technical stuff.
Mhm.
There are still a lot of students left. So yeah, rest genuinely I don't know like what exactly is going on.
Mhm.
So but don't worry. Nikita and Ernest, they're gonna keep you updated as well as Ismail.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Apart from that, any issue regarding the technical terms, technical aspect, you have any questions or something?
No, no questions.
No questions?
Mhm.
All right then, Adil. I guess that's pretty much it. We can now end the call. All right then. See you. Bye bye.
See you.
Have a great day.
You too.